Does everyone know Ronnie Johnson, congressman from Texas? He was the White House doctor.
No, actually, they don't know him. They don't know Ronnie Johnson.
Who's Ronnie Johnson?
There's nothing like mocking your opponent's
Johnson. He was
mental
a pitcher.
acuity and messing up the name of the doctor who actually administered your own cognitive test, who's sitting in the audience.
Person, man, woman, horse. Yeah. Ronnie Johnson.
The name of Trump's former White House physician turned U.S. congressman is Ronnie Jackson.
Wait, what?
Not Johnson.
That's the entirety of MSNBC salivating because Trump slightly confused the name of a doctor he met a few times 5 years ago. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish. And you know Democrats are getting desperate when they do a 5-minute segment on Trump confusing the name Johnson with Jackson, then equating it with Biden repeatedly muttering incoherently, wandering around like a broken Roomba, and saying he's recently talked to dead world leaders.
So John Heilman, I'm thinking, right. I'm not good at this politics thing, but I'm guessing that if you're going to make fun of your opponent for being cognitively disconnected from facts and figures, it's probably good for you to not be disconnected cognitively from facts and figures as Donald Trump was this weekend.
Well, Jim, it's good to see you this morning here on Monday. Or is it Chuck? Chuck Scarborough? Wait, Jim Scarborough? No, Joe.
Exactly.
Joe Scarborough. Glass houses, man. You don't want to be throwing stones at... People who live in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones. That's all I'll say about that.
Well, and the thing is, too, it's getting really more obvious, Mika, that they have, the Trump campaign understands they have a serious problem with Donald Trump on facts, on issues, on you name it, because they have to keep engaging in cheap fakes to try to make Joe Biden look bad. And
you know, one of my favorite things about Morning Joe is how they'll chastise Trump for his boorish behavior, then gleefully do the exact same thing whenever they can. They'll act like he's a sociopath for saying Rubio's small or commenting on a woman's dress, then run entire segments calling Mike Johnson little and mocking Melania Trump.
They did it this weekend. They've done it over the past several weeks. They've got the New York Post doing it. The RNC's doing it. All of these right-wing stooges on X are doing it. And if you have to make stuff up, you got to make stuff up. Obviously, you don't feel like you have a strong enough campaign to win outright.
No, I mean, they're grasping in many different ways, but I think that's just Trump being Trump, getting names wrong and getting information wrong, and I don't think he cares. Our top story...
Well, I fear having a president like that. I really do, with storm clouds of World War II on the horizon.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
You know, there's a few new talking points the left's running lately. One's that Trump is going to execute people or round them up once he's reelected. Another is that he's going to go insane during the debate and steal the mic from Biden. And the last one is this new thing they're doing where they're pretending any footage of Biden where he looks like a buffoon is altered or a deep fake or something. Which tells you how desperate they're getting as we near the election, because they used to at least reluctantly admit the truth.
All right, this one I'm going to ask you about.
You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-cop. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. Donald Trump lacked the courage to act.
So what did you think of this one?
He didn't blink.
Not at all, right?
So that suggests it's fake.
This one's actually real.
How's that?
And yes, he didn't blink for the whole 17-second clip. And when this actually surfaced about a year ago, there were conspiracy theories and people thinking that this had to have been a deep fake. The reason that we can tell that this one is not a deep fake, we really need to rely on the source. First of all, coming out a full White House video, giving a speech, and these were remarks that were delivered virtually. We're not only at risk of seeing things that are false and thinking that they're true, but actually seeing things that are true and thinking that they're false.
Call me crazy, but I don't think that's in the same ballpark as confusing Johnson and Jackson, despite how badly the political hacks at MSNBC want it to be. But let me know what you think. Is Trump as bad as Biden, cognitively speaking? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!